had to go one step further and just send me, into Niagara Falls. She said, Sean, if you walk out of here right now and you walk across the parking lot and you drop dead, none of us in here would be the least bit surprised. I was done. I get emotional thinking about it. So I got in the car and I immediately called my wife and I said, sweetie, I gotta do something. She said, what's wrong? I can hear in your voice. Of course, I broke down. I got home and my wife and my daughter were waiting. Give me a second. They were waiting in the driveway. And I shared with them exactly what the doctor said. And we all cried. And my daughter right here, Courtney, stand up for a second. Courtney Anderson, she's a sophomore at Poe High. She's keen, sweetie. That's all right. That's all right. But we all stood there in the driveway and we hugged. And we cried and we hugged and I knew that was it. The Monday it was like a Wednesday or whatever it was, I forget. But I wasn't waiting till Monday. I wasn't waiting until in the morning. I was doing it now. Today. This second. Because this is an emergency. And when you call for an ambulance in an emergency, they don't set an appointment. They don't ask you, would Monday be good? No, I need an ambulance now. This is serious. So it's important I knew it was important now. But I wanted to share that story because I wanted to illustrate a point. I've talked to a few people here recently that told me, Sean, I don't know if I can do this. I don't know if I can do this. I really don't. I want to do it. I know I need to do it. But I really, honestly, I don't know if I can do this. I don't know if I can grab control and really do it once and for all. Well, the doctor, and that emotional day, was June 10th of 2008. And I started on September 15th, 2008. Because I didn't think I could do it. I didn't think I could do it because I was a professional excuse maker. Excuses, I always relied on excuses. Well, I'm under too much stress. Well, I have a stressful career. And I just can't handle it. Because when I'm stressed, I eat. I did. Always did, my entire life. When I was sad, I'd eat. When I was happy, I'd eat. We were celebrating, I was eating. And I just didn't think I could really commit to it and do it. So if you're one of those people here tonight, and you're sitting there thinking, okay, I'm here, I don't think I can do this, but I'm here, whatever. I'm telling you right now, and it sounds cliche, and it is, but if I can do it, you can do it. And I just had to do a lot of searching for the strength, because I knew that I would be dead by 42 or 43. I knew I would be. I knew I would be. Maybe 45 if I was lucky. But like my brother over the weekend, 42 years old. High blood pressure. They call it the silent killer. It certainly is. I've heard that my whole life. And that's pretty real when it hits that close to home. So I didn't think I could do it. I knew that if I was going to do it, I was going to do it right. I wanted to do it. I wanted to take a healthy approach. I wanted to do it. I didn't want to do what I've done so many times in the past and so many other failed attempts, so many times that I would watch infomercials at 2 in the morning that promised results now. You don't have to exercise. You can continue eating exactly what you've been eating. Seriously, this is the cure. It's $50 a month for the bottle. It's the cure. They had me hook, line, and sinker. I'd watch those for the entire hour. You know? When I would call, I would say, you sure I can't send you a little more? Because this is amazing. But deep down I knew that I couldn't do that route. I couldn't do something that, I couldn't do a program. There's so many programs and so many things out there that you can spend a lot of money on. I'm not going to mention any program names, but there are celebrities and people that are not celebrities that just have a lot of money to spend. They'll spend upwards of $5,000 to lose 30 pounds on a program that prepares all the food and delivers it directly to them every day. What I wanted to do was take a healthy approach that made it to where I could do it no matter where I was, who I was with. I didn't want to have to go out and order it, or the family sitting around the table for dinner and I'm saying, did my package come today? That's dinner for me. I wanted to learn how to eat and treat food the way it's supposed to be treated. For so long I thought that food was the enemy. Food's not the enemy. Food's not the enemy. I was the enemy. Food is my friend. But I was the friend that took advantage of that friend. I was the bad friend. I used and abused food. So I knew I wanted to do it healthy. I knew I didn't want a quick fix. I didn't want anything that would do it for me. And so many times in the past I looked for something to do it for me. I knew that if I was going to be successful at doing it, then I had to take personal responsibility. I used to play the blame game. It's so easy to blame other people, circumstances. If I failed on an attempt, I would say, well, if so-and-so wouldn't have given me that box of candy the other day, I'd probably still be on it. No. I want you to continue giving me stuff like that. Because I learned that you have to take personal responsibility for what you put in your mouth and your thoughts and what you eat. It's not their fault. I'll always accept the gift graciously. It's about decision making. And that's something I didn't realize on June 10th of last year. I didn't realize it until September 15th of last year. How powerful a decision can be. You can make a decision to change your life. You can make that decision and you can decide, and you can make it such an ironclad decision that no matter what obstacle or what stress or what you have in your way or that you've allowed or that your mind has told you is in the way all these years, you can overcome those. It's some mental exercises. It's not just physical exercises. It's a lot of up here, a lot of in here, but you can do it. And one of the things that I've done, because people ask me all the time, what are you eating? And I what are you doing? I tell them. They'll say, oh, what system are you on? No, I'm not on a system. I'm just counting calories. I'm making good choices. I'm making better decisions. I decide to go out and walk. I decide to exercise every day. I decide to limit my portions and learn what a portion is. When we have get-togethers with family, and we have a lot of those, I focus on the people around me instead of like I always did before, which is focus on the food. I took the focus off the food and onto my family and friends. And I tell you what, it's made a world of difference. It has made a world of difference. I want to say this. There's a lady that reads my weight loss blog up in, I've never met her. She lives in North Bay, Ontario, Canada. Yeah. Woo, somebody from North Bay? Yeah! North Bay!